Okay, we are back. So I'd like to make a motion to exit executive session at 7:12 p.m. Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained. Okay. So we have exited executive session and now we are going to move on to our resolutions. So I think we can, first we can do the appointments and then the truck cap resolution and then move into mapping. Okay. So first up is we have our, you guys want me to make the motion for the appointment? So for appointment of transportation laborers, recommended, upon recommendation, I'd like to make a motion that upon recommendation of town clerk Kathleen Dunbar and supervisor Aaron Allen, the town of Rochester Town Board appoints Paul Cummins to fill the vacant position of laborer transfer station at the rate of pay of $18.50 per hour for 32 hours worked per week, starting May 24th, 2020. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained. So I'd like to make another motion that upon recommendation of town clerk Kathleen Dunbar and supervisor Aaron Nowen, the town of Rochester Town Board appoints Margaret Smith to fill the vacant position of transfer station laborer at a rate of $18.50 per hour for 32 hours worked per week as of May 24th, 2024. Second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained. Okay. So, the next one I forgot to, Town of Rochester Town Board, I'd like to make a motion that the Town of Rochester Town Board appoints Bethany Denon to the Civil Service Competitive Classified position of Assistant Recreation Director, full-time permanent from the Certificate of Eligibles provided by the Ulster County Personnel Department effective May 14th, 2024 upon certification by New York State.
Second.
Hold on. Bethany Denon shall be compensated at a rate of $22 per hour per the Town of Rochester adopted 2024 grade increase. Okay. Any discussion? I'm very excited about Bethany's permanent appointment. It's been a long time coming, and you guys a great job.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained. Okay, so we are actually, unfortunately, going to have to table the appointment of town consuls to the permanent positions because I have not gotten the official certificate of eligibles from the personnel. For the next one, I don't have term information for this next one. Everyone could look at a close up of my face while I. Sorry, guys, I meant to pull this up before. Okay. Sorry to the public who's getting a close up of my. Okay.
So we have, okay, I think we have 3 terms that end in 2025 and 1 term that ends in 2026.
Well, you do the 2025 one,
Yeah.
so that's filled, and then it can start.
Yeah. Okay, great.
So I'm gonna close that. And
Everyone else is okay with that. just leave it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Reappointed.
recommend also.
Okay. So I guess I'll do that one. So I'd like to make a motion that the Town of Rochester Town Board appoints Christy DeVore to serve as a member of the Environmental Conservation Commission for a term ending December of 2025, December 31st, 2025, and request the town clerk advise on the oath of office requirement.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay.
I'm sure I can do the last one. Okay, I'd like to make a motion, to appoint, that the Town of Rochester Town Board appoints Ken Stevens to serve as a member of the Housing Advisory Committee for a term ending, it would be 12/2025 then. And request the town clerk to advise of the oath of office requirement, which I don't know. Do you
He's an
know?
ad hoc committee, so he wouldn't need to.
Yeah, that's what I didn't think that they need that.
Second.
Any
As,
discussion?
like to say, as amended, are we taking off box?
I mean, we should set to advise on it. We can,
Second.
any discussion? And we're sure about the term. Do you want to?
We never set specific term
Oh,
limits
okay.
for the housing committee, because that's causing everyone on the housing committee at the end of this year will be up for reappointment, because we didn't stagger it. I think they're 2-year terms, but we didn't in
I see.
any way stagger them.
Okay, so it's a 2-year term starting in January. Okay,
So,
yeah. Okay, so all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. Okay, motion carries. Okay, so our next agenda item is a truck tap purchase for our animal control department. So I did, per our procurement policy, if anything that's gonna be in the $3,000 to $7,500 range, needs to get 2 oral or written requests for quotes. So I did that, and I only heard that from one company, which is local. And so I'd like to, basically, word this resolution with a little bit of flexibility so that there was one change that, the dog control officer made, so I'll just make the motion, and then if we want to have further discussion, we can. So, I'd like to make a motion that the, town board authorizes the town supervisor to order a truck cap from your service center company, in Kingston, New York, for a total cost not to exceed $4,000. Okay, any discussion? No. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, okay. Great, so that gets us through all the resolutions, and if I would like to offer to Kate, may
I do have parts of you are up on here too.
Amazing.
Oh, over here and go through anything.
great.
I don't think, I have anything set up where it would go to sleep or anything.
Okay.
Be good.
So
And like, we can have this nice comfy chair.
Thanks.
I can be,
Wow, that's.
Do you have the spreadsheet?
I have that. I have it.
Okay.
This is the one that we got from Mike.
yes.
Yeah. I just need to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's,
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Might be, Karen,
Yes. Do you want to lock us in?
lock you in?
Yeah.
I know from the public comes in my down.
Yes.
I'm just thinking,
Or we
why
can,
can't
you can
just-
prop the door open.
Yeah.
It won't. I can't
Lock
relock it.
Oh, I see.
Or I
Okay.
can leave you with Kate.
Okay, I'll let people in from, yeah.
So for the public, if anyone comes, coming through the assessor supervisor door. Oh, maybe we should do them here.
You can use the computer so that we're capturing.
Oh, good. How can I, you don't need to do this when you do.
Yeah, I'll get.
And then, here we go.
Okay.
So just
Shot at them.
what we're doing a second go through of the mapping after we had all the information sessions. We've gone through all of Route 209. We made decisions about how we wanted to handle the PL10. And we have a few parcels left that didn't fit into those categories. That's what we're gonna go over tonight. We wanted to revisit the Route 209 corridor. And then with all of these changes, I will take them back and have them mapped into a map for us to review. I think just like we can all review it on our own, and at the meeting where we're gonna talk about the zoning, we'll just sort of settle on it and have one last opportunity to make updates based on the draft that we created. And then after that, we wanna have an information session. And then after an information session, we'll see if we need to do anything further, and then we would, after that is when we would wanna go see about setting public hearings for the various, everything.
For all three at
Yeah.
the same time, for the
Yeah.
schedule, the actual zoning.
So-
the map all at once.
Yeah, so today we are having this interesting top video capture.
I feel like we should just put it up on the cabinet, do you want to look at Aaron's, if you put it up there, I feel like that's the perfect vantage, like the other.
I think it'll need to stay plugged in if there's an outlet, but let me get the Zoom link.
Now, I don't know if it's spreadsheet I have you been making fix to the version that you had?
I need the field.
I guess what I'm asking is, do I need those, or are we looking at
I
different?
think you can filter those out.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna look at, but everything else, I think you would have had the previous changes, right?
I mean, I have the one that Mike sent.
Of that's what we did. Right? Yeah, so you have the one that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. The thing that you don't have are the PL10 ones, but we're not looking at those today, so. Does that make sense?
Yes.
For you, something?
Yes. You want to unplug mine? I
No.
probably have it back.
I think this actually is pretty good.
I think I can just scooch this back and it's actually,
I'm
and you're all muted and everything, right?
all muted.
Good.
I am.
And ooh. That was funny because it was the top of your head and the bottom of my, okay.
Oh, you want to do a thing? We can do a thing.
Yeah.
Put the top of my head.
No. Oh. Okay, you have screen share ability now.
Great. We have 90 minutes.
or we have 1 hour, we have 60 minutes,
We'll be good.
and then we're gonna adjourn.
That's what we're looking forward to.
We're doing a 2-hour meeting, and we have 60 minutes.
Beautiful. Well, and
Pulling up the list, wait, you have parcel viewer there,
Oh, yes, yeah, sorry.
I mean, the list is here.
there.
Are you sharing parcel viewer
Yes,
and your, because I have parcel viewer here,
yes,
but are you comfortable with that?
yes.
Okay, I like following along on parcel viewer, so. Great. And that spreadsheet only has SBL numbers on it, it doesn't know.
Correct.
Okay.
So what did we want to filter by? We wanted to filter by proposed.
Just take out if anything that was proposed to change to PL 10. Because we did that already.
We're gonna start on the corner, like at the far reach of town on 209, and then we're gonna be back.
We were gonna do everything, we're gonna look at all parcels that we haven't done yet, so if you filter out PL 10,
I'm gonna filter out the CS too.
and then anything that was on, unfortunately, it's like anything that was so it's mostly like these guys, but the ones that were changing along Route 209, we would mostly be like B from B to something else, but there's some other things mixed in there. But I think we wanted to focus on if it's changing from like R2 to AR3 or AR3 to R5, we just wanted to review those. Oh, do you need to do a control F thing?
I think it's just those two.
Okay.
Awesome. We have A3.
Okay. And there's a lot of, it looks like there was a lot of A3s moving to R2. So basically that's what we wanted to review is all the stuff that wasn't, the things that we heard the most from the public were the 209 changes and anything that was changing over to PL 10. So we've addressed those. And we can still go back and make updates to those, but we've gone through all of those. We wanted to do everything else.
So I think we should also
Just the review.
eliminate. We should also eliminate the Bs because like all this stuff has already been reviewed basically, right?
Anything that is in this, yes, you can filter anything that has something in there for now.
As we're only looking for the blanks.
Yeah, anything
This
that's
column,
blank.
So yes, we sorted out.
And then if we wanted to go back and re-review, but yeah, we just wanted to sort of re-look. That was and that's why we thought it would be fast because.
And
Yeah, it's mostly like the Kaiserreich stretch we never went down, and then the few like split offs that we hadn't done.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's time.
So you wanna just go by these, like,
Yeah, why
each
don't
of
we go down
these?
the list? Yeah.
And then if you kind of indicate to Emily also where we're at,
Yeah.
then she can look at the.
Oh, and then.
Yeah, and then right,
Oh, on the.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know, sometimes that's helpful.
Yeah.
but-
So. This property. 112.
What's the SBL number?
60.4-1-2.112.
Large parcel.
Oh,
Sometimes
yes,
those
didn't we get comments about this one?
I don't know, but what are we looking at? So it's R5 and it's proposed to go AR3. Or A3, Sunbelt.
Right, it has, I think. This was an issue of, this was just an issue of, it's in the ag district, so we were just trying to follow our rule that parcels that are in the ag district
Mm-hmm.
are,
Did we receive comment on
it would be, I think that spreadsheet should have all the comments done.
What was it before?
it? Oh, there's no notes in this.
It's R5.
Well, it's
I
four.
don't think we did, I'm thinking of a different parcel.
So I think it's fine.
I think it's fine.
If it's in the ag district.
Okay, and then do you have the neighboring, is the neighboring parcel? The 60.4-1-2.111?
That's not one that's currently on the filtered list.
Okay. It's also in the ag district, but is zoned.
We want to see something quickly. Okay, here's the next one, also on Sun, oh, this is that's the little piece
Oh,
on
the
the
little
side.
piece in there. I think it's fine for that to also be A3 from R5. It's not even 5 acres.
I think it's owned by someone else. Okay, so do we think just based on that we,
Yeah, I
that's
think
not in the ag district, just saying.
it doesn't fit either. I mean, it's
Yeah.
non-conforming wherever it
Their
is.
ag district goes around that property.
Yeah.
So the only thing is it bad to change, if it's non-conforming, to change to another parcel that's also not conforming, should we just leave it?
It wouldn't be, it's currently non-conforming.
Yeah.
But it's also not in the ag district. So there's a hole in the county, in the state ag district.
So leave R five.
I think so. What did we say in the?
We said change to A three.
I'm guessing that was to match the border and.
Yeah. I mean, it's not in the ag district, which is the reason for the change.
I think we agree.
Okay, and then, so you don't have this 60.4-1-2.111.
Not in the filtered version. You want me to take the filter off though?
Good, I just,
That sounds so familiar to me.
that's also in the ag district, so I'm just.
What is it?
60.4-1-2.111.
.4. I don't know. It's not in this list anyway.
Okay. It is a forested property, it's just currently R5 and also in the state certified ag district.
Mhm.
Oh, I see, I see, never mind, that's not my one.
Oh, was that the border?
Don't rezone it.
Okay. What's next?
We have this parcel here. It is. This is the one on the corner of Cherrytown Road. And
We talked about that a lot.
Wait, Cherrytown and what?
yeah, this one makes sense.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that? I feel like I remember.
Or they can see it on parcel viewer.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Not yet.
We have to figure out if we want to show the parcel viewer, because every time we search for SPLs, and like start popping up.
Well, that's why I was gonna do it over here. But
In each
yeah,
of your screen.
So just share the Excel.
sure, yeah. Or not, or to show us in the room, but I think it's okay to.
I mean, it's a public resource, anybody can do what we do.
Yeah. So what's the SPL? Did you want me to pull it up?
I pulled it, I mean, it's a parcel that's in the ag district. It's new in the ag district, which is why it was moved to A3. Okay. So
I should keep it.
I'm gonna just stop the share.
Okay.
I think we only shared it before, so we can see it on the screen while we.
Right, and
we're
we
working
can't
on it.
see
Yeah, and we
that.
can't see that one as well, and that is what we're posting.
So the next one,
Although having the SPLs up might be helpful for people if they're trying to like see what we're talking about.
Yes. And then so that they can.
well then,
so they're the same
can
parcel.
you put parcel viewer somewhere where we can all see it? Like, can you,
I can do that, but
and then do you want to just come over here
Sure. I mean, that computer, we don't have to log in for.
and like look at it?
Okay.
yeah, I can do that.
Because I agree, it's useful to see the SPL. You have the sheet too,
No.
no? Let's see. Right. Mhm. There's no just. Okay. There. So,
Yeah, usually it's on like they want me to do this, and then they can show council we were there and you can see my screen, so you don't have to click back and forth.
yeah.
Does that work? The dual screen.
Yeah. There. All right, so you have enough, so you can pull it up on top of there. And then
Here, I'm just gonna enter whatever. Do you have a solution?
it should be, because it's.
The next one that was.
These ones are looking. We're at the top.
No, I had ordered them by the proposed zone, the 123 proposed zone. So we could organize them by SPF.
No, I can't. So are you got line 46?
Yeah.
So I assume that's.
That's county ag, I'm assuming.
No, my fault. Oh. I don't have. Do you remember what it is?
Yes, I do. Surprised I do, but
Oh. Yeah, I think this one's in,
this has to be.
statewide farmland of importance for
So they would
the,
keep that.
also a very funky shaped lot, so.
Okay, so that one. Okay,
Okay, next one's also farmland of statewide enforced importance. 3.2 change acres. So that one's good.
No, I think that's also an active farm.
Yeah, it's also, so was. Same way, 6.8.
Did you do the first letter capital?
No. I just copied and pasted. Oh, there's no letter. Please don't have one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Also a farm.
also a farm through, line 49. farm and state line. State farmland, farmland, estate lands.
We're just not able to pull the parcel, so. we need to make sure we can see this.
Oh, you can't get online?
Online, it's just it's not bringing parcel, we're on the website. Well, I can turn off my video and use.
What's, I don't know.
I can slide up on there too.
Yeah.
Michael, do you need me right here?
See what you're saying, so.
Yeah, so why don't we use this and everyone's, Michael, do you want to see producer here? Here, okay, let me go back to the. That's the first.
This looks different from what we were seeing before.
I put the, I like to look with the satellite view on it
Yeah,
and
me
the
too.
farmland view on it. This, so yeah, so it's right in the, part of it goes into the prime farm.
Yeah.
Here. And it's also like its entrance is very, I think.
Can you put on, because our sort of thing is that acoustic, but can you put on the. Agricultural districts.
Yeah, so that's
Which,
Okay.
HSDL one is 30? Oh, no, it's 110.
Okay,
line
so,
46.
yeah, okay, so that one, got it,
Keep.
and then are you recording? Okay. I'm just making sure things are helpful.
47,
Yeah, 47, again.
Mm-hmm.
PG, keep ag.
Okay.
48,
County allocation.
Okay.
keeping that.
Yeah, 40, right, 49 feet or 48 feet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Farmland for the next one for 49.
So that's 49?
Yep, 49 is ag and keep.
And
On
that's
the other side,
yeah.
yeah, it's on the, it's like the two,
Mhm.
right down the middle. Keep for 50, okay, so now we're gonna move into
Yeah, this is
another.
a new, so this is
kind of
like
section.
changing from AR3 to residential. Oh, yeah, what's this one?
Yeah, just the-
Oh, yeah, can you take that layer off, just so,
The,
Or-
ag district one.
no, the soils one. I think that's, because it's not in the ag district, and it's mostly a residence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are we still okay with that?
Yeah.
But we're doing it, sorry.
The
You want an R one or R two?
I think it said R1, but I think the neighboring, I think it was to be sort of
Oh,
contiguous,
with
but
that other little,
that layer on.
oh, I'm guessing that this one's probably that smaller one that's not in the ag district that was right next to it.
For the space out there in the search. No.
You can just touch me here, so you can.
Oh, I know, I'm just trying to orient myself, because it was on Store Road, so it'd be like.
Which one are you gonna put, -3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here. Yeah, it is. It's the one that's next to it. Aaron, I found it. It was at the bottom of the list. It is the other skinny one. So I think,
Yeah, and that one was also less than 3 acres.
yeah, that one's
Okay,
1 acre.
okay.
Um,
I'm okay with those.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
they
fine
still
with
okay
those.
with those?
Mhm.
This one is in the county ag and we're moving it to R1.
Okay, oh, yeah, I remember this. This is my, let's take a look at that one.
It looks like it's like converted housing.
Mhm.
Structure.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's a lot of residential, it looks on it with not room for much agro at this point. Agriculture.
Okay, yeah, I also think.
And it's it's 2.1 acres with that much development, it wouldn't, even though it's in the county ag, I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not conforming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that, yeah, and it borders the other two, so yeah, R1's fine with me. It's fine with you.
As long as we think, is there a farm, the other idea is like, yeah, is it, are the two zones friendly with each other? So when we're getting a bunch of properties that are,
So and then this one's the fourth one in that little chunk, so it's these 4 parcels in this
Right.
corner, these 2 are ag. Those 2 aren't, and then all of those to go to
Right.
R1.
right?
I mean, I think it, on Store Road, I think it does make sense.
I mean, I think we might have changed this parcel, but I think we should, if we did, we should change that one back, but. Can you hover over that one again? Ooh, I mean,
It does go back up to a farm.
Did we decide 131 was staying? Keeping the change for 131?
yes.
Yes.
I'm on the fence about
32
that
is
one.
iffy, and I think that I think right here is where it changed to staying.
Yeah, 'cause this is like a.
It could, yeah, because if it did, if it like thought it was, it couldn't.
I would keep that one to in A3.
I'm fine with that being the make 3 house. That's 132.
No,
That's good. We're all good on that one. Keeping that one as they are.
So that would be.
Keep A3.
So you'll have a keep. In that one or keep original? Okay,
Keep A3.
okay, got it.
So keep, if it says keep, it would be,
Whatever it is
the change
in
was.
the change column.
we could say remain in grade.
I'm okay with,
Leave
I just wanted
A3.
to make sure I knew what you were.
This one's one, it's
Let's say
right,
leave.
A3.
Leave A3.
it's right in the middle of a bunch of ag, but it's all residential and only 1 acre, it looks like
Mhm.
on it, so I'm fine with that one moving to R2, this one's on lower with,
What is that, 13?
it's the 13, yeah.
So keep,
You guys okay with that? This is the one that we were just.
Mhm.
This one's.
and then even most, most of them, that's most likely what it is now.
This one so this is the last one that we changed, that we said to keep A3, that was the corner with the
Yeah.
R1s. And then this one is proposed to go to R1, it is in the county ag, but. I think there's still room if you wanted to, well, everywhere, how much it is. 2 acres?
And then, but this is the one you're looking at here,
This one, yeah, here.
and then this is the side of the road that we changed.
This is the side that like was coming around the corner where this
Yeah.
one we thought still had room for.
Yeah.
If it got developed, these
Right.
ones didn't, they went back to R1.
Right.
the one you have highlighted right now is the other one.
No, this is the one.
Oh, it switched to highlighting when you touched it, okay. So,
So couldn't it cause problems for people if there's inconsistency between municipal zoning and county zoning? It doesn't matter, the way our law reads, if the ag district trumps our local zoning for the protections. So what this is allowing people to do is to do a more residential uses. Like, but if someone wanted to have the farm protections. So it expands. It kind of expands. So then I think we should change that. On multi-family housing. I'm okay with keeping the R2 for that one, or R1 for that one.
I'm not opposed to the R1, I'm fine with it.
here's our one.
We'll see if they have comment, if they would prefer it back, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? At the next one. at the next one.
We can notify people who get
Mhm.
changed, right?
Well, they've already been moved.
Yeah.
But we'll
That
know- we'll
proposed the first
re-notify.
one, It'll be noticed.
That'll be it.
We're gonna send those out there.
Yeah,
Um,
but I think we also, anybody, I think it has to kind of track the changes.
We should have one that is for people that are remaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
Put
gonna-
in
we're gonna
different
track
times,
them.
yeah, we're gonna. Figure it out. So the next one's the lot right next to that other one, this little skinny, like, almost flag lot, but not.
Was it that one?
That's not yet that one. I'm fine with that going to R1, everyone to keep it there. It's a residence, it's kind of with a road cutting through there.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Explanation. So this one's going from R5.
Wait, did you just look at another one?
Oh, sorry, yeah, 0.111, just keep it, yeah.
Is it that one, it's 3 down? Down one more? That one, right? That is really bad.
This little triangle on this one, that looks like it's a trail of blocking two woods. It's only 1.4 acres, it shouldn't have been R5. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's obviously that
Yeah.
reasoning for that one.
What's the, can I just see what the contiguous properties are in that one?
Yeah.
For this municipal zone? Oh, with the mountains. And is that? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why, yeah,
totally.
it totally got just.
It looks like it
put
got
in-
subdivided.
got subdivided off for that house, and then the rest got put into easements. I got a chocolate chip cookie. Oh,
No, you provided candy last time.
I've got, we're singing Werther's, light orange cream.
Oh.
I have a lady at Andy.
I love all the. What kind of?
I need to get my candy, obviously,
Yeah.
or a cookie dish. Okay. We can bring the public.
Yeah, that's great.
Where are we at?
We're doing,
Where are we at in time?
We have 30 minutes.
One, two,
How many
nine,
more parcels?
26 or.
yeah, we're in.
Depends how much more talking to do.
We've been talking this whole time.
Okay,
This is not for one thing.
this says R1/A3 in the last one.
What happened?
I'm looking at the next, the point
Split,
100.
right?
Uh-huh. Oh, Aaron, I'll have something for you now. And,
So we're
yeah,
gonna
it's
split. Okay,
what were we trying to say where the that first little knuckle is R1 and then the rest will be, AR3.
Wow, you believe in stuff. I love it. Look, is there?
If I was doing, we were cutting it off here.
That's what
with
it sounds like.
Yeah.
so we're gonna keep that?
Yeah, so this one, guys, I think it's R1/AR3, so I'm guessing we're splitting their
Yes.
property in that front where the house is.
Yep. I
And that's
know
why
that.
it's the combo one, right? That's what. Ooh, yeah.
They're both
Uh-huh.
green, so it's confusing.
Yes. Yeah, the AR-AG3 and then ours. Yeah, that one makes sense to me. And I don't think we had comment on that either, that I
Why is it highlighted?
can remember.
Done in by this chair.
I think at one point Mike was trying to color code them by when we updated them. And that might have been one. Okay, so this one's at Palentown.
Yeah, there's a key somewhere.
This is R2 to, R2.
Why is that? R2?
Maybe it's
Oh.
highlighted to look at because it's 9 acres and everything else around it probably went, there's an R5 on the other side of it.
Oh, right. So-
Can you take out the municipal?
On the top left.
On the list. You're better than me.
Toddler, not toddler.
Yeah, this one's 9. If this one's, sorry, if it's like, if we're saying that this property has to conserve here, like it's almost, it makes sense to be R5, because like this one, I understand why it's not, because there's no way to divide that really from where this house is placed. But this one is like, it's literally, the house is under the cursor here, and then the rest
I'm
is
gonna
all.
write down this deal and see if there was some.
It's also yellow, so I'm like, was it with the active stuff that we?
That we had to look at.
Is it on sheet one?
I just wanna see if this one that's next on the list is near it. To see if that's like, if it was one of the R5 groupings to go back to.
You don't need columns, so there's.
Oh, there it is.
But it doesn't have color.
Well, what does it say?
Maybe it was this one.
I don't know. It was a yellow one, but.
I think we should put it to R.
60.110.
No, the 68.2, yeah, sorry, I was looking at the other one, below it to see if it was near it, for the 59.8-1, that one is the one that is touched, that only like the house portion of it is in.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, so it's nine, it's one family residence, I think that makes more sense there.
Yeah, so we're changing that to 425.
Okay.
The next one.
Yeah, and the next one is changing from R5 to R2, and it's not, it's like 2.5 acres. I'm assuming that's why it looks like it just got, this one
Yeah.
grouped in with the rest of that one, so that can stay, and I'm assuming these other ones that are really close.
Which one are you drawing?
-10,
You're doing what, staying?
staying, yeah. As getting changed to the R2. Which one is it?
Is it a residence or is it vacant?
The last one had a residence.
Okay.
This one, looks vacant, so. One. And it's only 1 acre, so yeah, that shouldn't, is it on two? With this one, can I just ask like a kind of bigger picture question? Are we opposed, since that one is not? My big thing with the R1, 2, and 5 is if people don't have the minimum acreage for it, I don't think we should, me personally, I don't think we should put them in it. Like, are we opposed to having like an R1 mixed in with R2s based off property size?
I am
Or
only because of the incompatible uses. There's
Yeah.
so much that R1 allows
Cause it's so much money now.
that like
Yeah, I
you
get that.
could get a variance. So there's still a barrier,
Mhm.
but I think for me, that's what it is that I'd rather have the like consistent
Of all the neighbors on the
because
same
we're not
property.
introducing the opportunity to read that, but that, for me, that's a it's not a make or break, it's like considering the factors, like size. It's a guideline. Size
Yeah.
is important, but like, it's not the only
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I'm fine, that's fair, I'm fine with that too also, I was just wondering if
Keeping the 11?
yeah, keeping, I think all that, they're all, it looks like they're just right in the middle of this, there's all these tiny little subdivided
Is 12 in
ones.
that too?
Yeah, 12 is what I'm looking at now too, 11 was.
Moving along.
You want the, county one?
Oh, Sure, it's nice to be able to see.
Yeah, I can click it on and off. I just like to see if like we see.
What is the difference in uses for R5 and R2?
R5 and R2? Oh, we can pull that up. There's a lot, so R2 is rural residential, so it has some low density. Like home occupation, there's just some,
Do a golf course in R5. Into a golf course.
Where can you do it?
R5.
Um,
I don't know if people would.
so
we
this,
can pull that up. You wanna pull that up?
Into, just people, Code 360 down Rochester.
I know they're so good.
Yeah, I haven't had her in so long.
I love my grandma party candies.
Oh,
So good.
That was
Like
the
milk, like it doesn't mess up my first, when I first did it,
Yeah.
That was one
That felt fresh.
favorite.
I couldn't figure out.
They're coffee caramel.
Wait, are they open?
Oh, and I like won't do that. It's not. They were like on clearance, like for fall and I went back from one.
Oh.
30.
This,
Okay.
that,
But they're super.
Go to the very bottom.
Yeah.
They're hard?
Mm-mm.
Oh. There's a ground.
I have 14 and I haven't, that's so good. Do you want to go on to the next one?
What are we doing?
We're
Just
doing,
pulling up the use chart.
I'm on 24.100 though. It's again in the middle of a R5, but it's only like 1 acre, little funky corner of it, what it looks like.
what road is it?
House.
Oh.
Solvay.
So I'm going back.
So uses.
And that property line.
Yeah, right, it's such an odd.
These are good.
There, I
Yeah.
easily like
It's allowed.
the whole bag.
Those residentials. Oh, R5 is not residential.
It's rural
Restaurant.
conservation.
Like it's all children only.
Okay.
It's probably still low. We're
I'm
cool.
okay with,
So that was 24-100.
So we're keeping that?
Yep, keep R2. The next one. Is again. It's a 1 acre little subdivision off of a huge R5.
Yes.
Parcel.
-7.
Yeah, -7. We're okay with keeping it? No.
Okay. What a world.
Oh,
what?
You can see my screen share up there. I was like looking at it.
so this one's currently R5, proposed to go, this is that weird one that splits across the road, yeah. And it's
Surrounded by.
surrounded by R2s. It looks like we're probably gonna get a couple of little weird ones. Yeah, it's right in between an R2 and an R5, and it's only a 1.6 acre. It's this, again, funky shaped corner piece here.
I think R2.
I think R2 is also. Yeah.
Keep.
Keep. This one, AR3 to go to R2. Let's see.
But it's not in that district.
Yeah, it's not in the ag district and there's nothing to do with that
Yeah,
besides
I'm okay
residential.
with that.
I'm okay with that also,
This is
so
720.
that 120 is gonna stay. I'm guessing these next few are all gonna be like that whole corner.
Yeah.
Just the one around. That was the last one. This one has like a U shape around it. That's the new chairs. Everyone gets, we're gonna be the paper of chairs. Aaron, I told you the first day I walked in there to replace all of those chairs. I don't tolerate that. I'll just. I had to replace my board yells at me at the pantry because they'll come in and I have like holes and I have like little like old lady blankets for like their lap on it so you can't see in the shower, just goes in each. So again, it's this one's AR3 to R2. It's not in the ag district. It's this one that's in the center of another housing. I'm guessing this is going to be our next SBL. I think that we kind of did that with this corner here.
Where, this is Whitfield?
Yeah, this is again, it's Upper Whitfield. It's not.
Can you zoom in?
These are, all of these projects are going from the same thing to the same thing.
We basically were reviewing the proposed changes that we did.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's kind of like, are we keeping the change that we made?
Yeah, I'm saying these ones that were the last few that we're doing. I feel like if we are keeping creating these sense to keep work.
Oh, right, yeah,
They're all gonna be.
the same.
Changes we made. Changes we made.
That we have proposed.
And then we have next one, we will next do it.
Yeah, so it's these four are the next four on the list, this whole corner here, that are all going from A3 and they're not in the county tag to it, so I'm fine with those.
All the way up to 3.
All the way up to 300 is all good, that's those ones, right? I'm guessing these are gonna be close by. Yeah, these are, so. This one's the dash 14, this is on the other side of where we just did, so that was the last one, that was the 0.300. Now this is the next parcel on the list.
Yeah,
That's
and then
doing the same thing, and then 15, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
Just that one, yeah.
So we made a little R2.
Yeah. Yeah, so we kind of made a little R2 corner here before it gets to the more open space. I'm fine with that. They all seem, these lots really can't, except for, but this one's all wooded back here, I don't think they could do much. Mushrooms, yeah. But it's also not in the county now.
I mean, anybody can farm.
Yeah. This one is Upper Whitfield also.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I would
okay,
say,
yeah, to a farmer.
anyone is on the farm their property.
No.
My bulbs came up. Oh, congratulations. Thank you. I killed a cat just once. I figured they didn't. Sorry, that's.
So,
This one's another other. Good, please, whatever you want.
I'm not going to like that with them on. I'll replenish you.
So this one's not in
Thank you.
county.
So what are we in the 100, 200?
We're the 100, yeah, we're good. This one. Let's see it. Not county. One's 100. Let's see if the other one's. So that's 100, 200, and then 300 on the list. which
Also R2.
Are going from, yeah, they're not in the county. And I just want to take this off so you can see.
Can you put on the, soil?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This one's farmland and statewide importance up the front of them. And then prime farmland of drain. Next.
Those just look like active.
I'd be fine
Yeah.
keeping them
I think especially, I'm keeping them
Yeah.
on.
A.
A3, I'm also okay.
I just,
Aaron, is that what you're saying?
well, I just, I'm not, it's very weird. These,
Those other, the one.
this is,
Okay.
this is, yeah. That one we were keeping.
The -3-4. I don't see it right here. Those other ones, not that large one, but the two other
These two.
to the left, these
Yeah.
two, and then that slightly larger, and so it's like 5 of those in the front, we're gonna get rezoned residential, when everything around it, it looks like gonna stay farm.
I kind of feel like leaving these.
I feel,
Returning,
them to their
What did you say?
canceling machine.
Keeping,
You think, no, what was the other one? The other one?
changing, retaining.
retaining.
I didn't say that.
Reverse.
Whatever.
No, but that's
Oh, leave.
leaving.
Leaving.
It's a good one.
Leave it. So yeah, so we're gonna do, so the one.
Leave and keep
Okay,
feel
we have 6
not
minutes.
clear enough.
You're not.
Here's 6 minutes.
So we're gonna leave those,
So that's 100, 200, and 300. We're leaving it free.
110, what do we wanna do, the whole like little, these
Yeah,
other
let's do the whole
small,
thing.
the whole corner that we were trying to change?
110, 120, 130.
110, 120, and 130, ending with these. Next one, that's the 120,
Those you want to leave too?
110. Yeah, these two, I feel like if that's where it's switched. It's so weird, they're like, all, like, it's like, I see what we were doing, like, cause these are kind of like on the road front. Of like in front of all of this farmland that isn't connected to them, so I get changing them to residential because of that. But also like with all this farmland behind it, I'm also not opposed to keeping it ag.
What are so we talked about these 4, and then
These two
those
are the
2.
same changes proposed. To go from AR3 to R2.
Mhm.
I think all three of you expressed an instinct towards keeping it leaving as is in that
Here's my,
district.
this is my concern, that we did kind of limit a little bit the animal ag in the non-ag agricultural districts, so we gave some
Yeah.
allowances in A3 plus agricultural operations that I'm just thinking about that with this area. I'm just thinking about that with this area and like, I kind of wanna drive it. If we're
Do we
gonna,
wanna put you can do like
Yeah.
a recap on it and like pause here so that we know that's where we left with our question, do a drive
Yeah.
by and then finish the rest of the list?
that
We'll go
area
into
is very
separate
like
parts.
agricultural.
Yeah, and then we
Drive
can,
it.
I'm okay with leaving it as A3 myself, but I have not driven it to confirm the thing that, the point I'm trying to make, because I think it's very agricultural, and I don't wanna limit any
Yeah, I'm-
use.
I'm also comfortable with keeping it agriculture, like.
I am
like
too.
those, if you guys are keeping, we can.
I love the idea of not changing someone's zone. Like, keep it how they are familiar with it. If there's no seriously clear problem with it.
So through the point 120, do we wanna just see where the 130 is to see
Yeah,
if that one we
those
wanna
130.
change? Yeah, which you can still drive it and we can play to come back to those ones the next time, since this is where we're kind of pausing and stopping. Anyway, I was kind of not near. So this one's the 130, but did it just like change turn back? That's why this looks confusing. Oh, they just.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did backwards.
those were gonna change from AR3 to R2.
These chairs have to come back.
Community center?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna have a staff member to do
Anything here?
We can, you guys asked me to keep it to 2 hours. So I'm respecting that. If there's a desire to do a little bit more, I'm totally fine with that, but it's not under 2 hours.
I'm fine with it. I finally ate dinner before, so I'm not dying. And I finally figured out the trick.
Do you wanna do more?
I'm okay doing more. I just.
Oh, let's not get carried away
The request, the request was 2-hour max meeting last week when we scheduled it, and I just want to be respectful of those that were.
I personally haven't not slept a lot this week for my toddler being the past 3 nights in a row. Personally like to break, but I'm not, I think that we could, like, if we add this to our workshop or to our, wherever we wanna put it for, I think that we can easily finish the rest of this list the next meeting with this stopping point. You know, I feel like this is like the tail end, this is like kind of the tail end of like the more complicated, trying to make sure our rationale.
It's also, if you guys want, I know we have the zoning review that we all want to be prepared for. We could also, this is just going back and forth and seeing, do I still agree with the proposals or not? So if we could all, I could send out an updated spreadsheet, and if anybody wants to look at that ahead, you know.
Oh, yeah,
And
and
then
then
put
come
a
with
little-
notes to
and
it.
then-
When is our next meeting?
Homework?
Next week?
Next Thursday, on the audit meeting.
We wanna start having 2 to 3 hour meetings.
I love that. I think it's gonna also encourage participation.
But that means that like we can't do, like, we would have to connect here.
I'm happy to come.
Which meeting do we wanna do that?
We have a lot next week, right? We have.
We have a discussion about port security and, oh, potentially interviews, which I forgot to bring up.
Yes, yeah.
Do you want me to schedule interviews with everyone that applied? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I think to be fair, we might as well be involved with 1 to 2 people if you're having. Right.
Okay, so I think it's that plus vouchers.
Okay, so it's not,
Everything else we said we would delay until June.
okay, that's what I thought, okay.
We are supposed to do zoning, be prepared for the zoning. Revision, the chapter 140. At our. Workshop.
At our June
That's what
workshop,
we
right,
review
okay.
with these.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
and our like goal was that we're all supposed to be. Prepared so that we're not gonna go through it line by line.
I freaked out about that was tonight and like.
And
started digging
prepared
into my
means
notes.
being familiar with which the current ones are.
And proposed
Those
changes,
like
and
looking
then
through the red line.
Kate
we have any
sent
changes
us
on top.
a packet of all correspondence related to.
Yeah, in the county planning board, our planning board and else.
Okay.
I think that, yeah, I think we come prepared with the zoning and then this, like, cause I know I can go. Back and through.
You're all here? Yeah.
You won't be during this meeting.
Planning to be,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing. we're worried about.
I don't wanna have to cancel the meeting.
We won't have to. Okay, so, you'll send me your spreadsheet.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Motion to adjourn at 8:30. 3, although when we turned the two
second
computers
that.
on.
Who's it, your second team? All right.
This is her turning, so it's getting a little.
We don't even have to vote, but we can, all in favor?
Aye. Location.
Are you serious?
Just because.
No, 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 she read another one.
They were